I'm Giselle Espinales in Miami Beach, the official pep rally for the Orange Bowl. I got Obi here, fans here for Penn State, Notre Dame, but it's a familiar face on the sidelines for South Florida. And we'll tell you who coming up.
A former University of Miami head coach is making a triumphant return to town as defensive coordinator for Notre Dame.
You may recognize him. Al Golden left UM after a tough run, but he's back for the national semifinals. NBC6 Sports reporter Giselle Espinales is here with Golden's homecoming of sorts. Giselle.
Joanne and Jackie, the return of Al Golden. And one of the first things I noticed is that there's no more iconic orange tie, but he is fighting for oranges as he gets ready for the Orange Bowl against Notre Dame and Penn State. And one thing's for certain, he's grateful for every single part of his journey. Do you miss the South Florida weather?
Once in a while.
It's the ultimate full circle moment for Notre Dame defensive coordinator Al Golden. Back in South Florida, where he spent 5 seasons as the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes in a time filled with ups and downs. But now back for the Orange Bowl to take on his alma mater of Penn State, where he played as a tight end.
My entire career, Notre Dame was on the schedule, so we played great games for 5 years.
This trip, though, isn't focused on a walk down memory lane for Golden, no matter how much his time in Miami was a big part of his life.
We're so focused on what we're here to do and obviously the challenge that is, the Penn State offense. When I get a text from, the brother of one of my former players that says, "Oh man, we would love for you to stop by," just little things like that make you appreciative of the journey, and I think you bring a part of each of those stops with you, and that makes you who you are, and I hope that's all the things that have contributed to who I am as a coach today.
Yet it would be fitting for Golden to have his Fighting Irish defense find a way in South Florida to slow down Penn State and advance to the national championship game.
Best things that I can do for them is help them on this process, help them through this journey, help them understand what we need to do and how we need to do it. My job is to give our guys the best possible opportunity to showcase their defense and obviously their ability to play together.
What Al Golden has been able to do with this Notre Dame defense. Back out here live on Lincoln Road, the official pep rally for the Capital One Orange Bowl. Penn State fans, Notre Dame fans, everybody getting ready for the big matchup with only one winner, just one, can punch their ticket to the national championship game. Reporting from Miami Beach, I'm Giselle Espinales. More news is next. Stay with us. 5:30 News starts now. Jordan Faison is no stranger to South Florida. He grew up in Weston and graduated from Pinecrest School in Fort Lauderdale.
We were so excited. I mean, my family a little bit more. They didn't have to travel much, so they kind of got to be home. But as soon as we won the game against Georgia, all the friends and family were texting for tickets immediately. You have this dream of playing these big games, the biggest games of your career. And then I also have the chance to do it of where I've grown up at, and I've had this dream throughout my entire life, and it's an awesome feeling.
The feeling of winning a championship is something Faison has experienced at Notre Dame. As a two-sport athlete, he helped win a national championship with his lacrosse team, and now is 2 wins away from the goal of winning one in football for the Fighting Irish for the first time since 1988. Everyone's staying focused on the task of going up against Penn State on Thursday night.
There's a lot of noise around, this game, being in Florida with all festivities and whatnot, but we kind of got to ignore it, block it out, and, kind of stay focused on our goal. We came here with the goal of continuing our journey, ultimately get a national championship, and that's going to stay on the front of our minds.
He came to the team as a walk-on in 2023, but after showing that he can make big plays, he was put on scholarship. Faison became a weapon on offense, with Notre Dame's quarterback Riley Leonard saying he's earned everyone's respect.
He's just good at everything. You obviously see that in lacrosse and football, but if there's ever a route he's never ran before and we ask him to run it, it'll look like he's done it 1,000 times. The kid, he's just a natural athlete, and to come in as a walk-on and not expect to play a down of football at Notre Dame to where he is now kind of just shows you guys the competitor that he is and the man he is.
For Faison, the hard work has been worth it.
And I'm very excited to see all the work that I put in, that it's showing off. And I like being a role model for others too as well, to show that anyone can do it. You just got to put your mind to it and do what it takes.
And Jordan and the rest of the Fighting Irish will going to do what it takes to hopefully get the win on Thursday night. Again, Penn State, the winner of that one punches their ticket to the national championship game, and hopefully Jordan ends up